Yo, what's going on, my fantastic family and friends? It is your boy, Mr. Dominique, aka the Scorpio King, baby. Right back at you with another episode of Dom's World from right up top. You know the routine. You got your world, and I got mine. Let's get right into chopping it up. Family, I want to talk about breaking generational curses and how it starts with you. All right, chosen one, it starts with you. It's gonna start with you. Okay, you want to break a generational curse in your family, then you be the one to do it. Chances are you were the one that was meant to do it all along. So step up to the plate, baby. Put the bat in your hand, step up to the plate, and take a swing at it. Take a swing, because you just might crack it out of the ballpark and hit a home run. Break the generational curse. It's all up to you. Chosen ones, it's up to us. Break the generational curses that are holding down family after family after family. It's time to break them. No more. We done participating in generational curses. Breaking them starts with you, chosen one. It starts with you. Let's chop this up. We must tell our kids, if you have children, okay? And if you don't have children, if you have nieces, you got nephews, you got grandkids, you got, young people around you, okay? Like if you even live in a certain neighborhood and, you just got young people that are around you that you can talk to. I'm talking, this is for anybody up underneath you. If you are an adult and you have someone young up underneath you, we must tell our kids, especially if we're parents and we have children, we must tell our kids to do better than us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the mission, that we should be telling our kids to strive to be better than us, no matter what. I don't understand any parent that's not telling their kid to do better than them. I always tell my son, you must be better than me. Do better than me. I want you to go way past me. And look, listen, adults, don't think the young people around you, whether they're your kids, your nieces, your nephew, your grandchildren, or just young people in your neighborhood, in your building, don't think they're not paying attention to what you're doing. Don't think they don't see how you move. You do not realize the impact that you have on young people. Yeah, you may not have stepped up and signed up to be a role model, but you are one by default because you've grown. You're an adult, so you are a role model by default. And what you do around young people, what you do around your children, makes a difference. Okay. So let them see you doing things that will, if they decide to mimic something about you, it's going to make them a better person too. Show them how to work. Show them how to grind. Show them how to hustle in a positive way, in a legit way, in a legal way. You feel me? Like, show them the way. No matter what level you born on, you will have to look up in order to level up. So it's no matter what level you born at. So let's say you born, you know what I'm saying? Let me put my notes down for a second because I got notes today, baby. So let's say you born on this level right here. Well, you're going to come out on this level, but you're going to look up to this level to try to get here. Let's say the top is here, though. So no matter what level you born on, you're going to look up. So let's say my generation, we born on this level. And let's say we work hard all our life, and all we do is get to this level right here. But this is what our kids see us do. Our kids see us make it this far. So when they're born, they're going to mimic us, and they're going to go past us. And if they don't make it to this level, they just might make it to the mountaintop. They might make it to the top. You feel me? Like, you have to grind. You have to put your best foot forward. I know that sounds corny. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Put your best foot forward, man. Get out there and put your best foot forward, and make sure the young people around you, especially your children, they see you just trying to do your best. Listen, you have to... It's not about being, super mom or super dad. And it's funny I say that, and I got on my Captain America t-shirt. But it's not about being a superhero. Because guess what? You're going to be a superhero to your kids when they just see you just always trying to be the best you can be. You'll be a superhero to your kid. You'll be Captain America to your son. You'll be Wonder Woman to your daughter. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But they have to see you trying. Children don't understand the grind. And a lot of times it's because we keep that from them. But at some point, just like at some point you got to understand what your parents went through, at some point your kids are going to understand what you went through. They're either going to respect you for what you went through, or they're going to look at you and feel like you could have did better. I mean, is that not the truth? As you became an adult, then you look at your parents and figure out that maybe they could have did better, maybe they could have tried harder, they could have did more, and maybe if they would have did more, your life would have turned out a certain way. Don't we all have those thoughts? We all have those thoughts. But at the same time, some of us are able to realize what our parents did for us, the sacrifices that they made. Just as much as we can look at them and feel they could have did better, we realize what they did do for us. And your kids one day will be in the same position. They will look at life and they will realize what you did for them or what you didn't do for them. You were either a superhero to them or a villain to them, one or the other. All right? Listen, if your kids see you leave the ghetto or the trailer parks, let's say when your kids come into this world, you're in a tight situation. You're not in the best situation. Let's say you in poverty. Let's say you poor. Let's say you're not working a lot, making a lot of money. Let's say that, when your kids are born into this world. But let's say somewhere along the lines, you woke up, you snapped out of it, you started grinding, you started doing what you're supposed to do, and you started making it. And your kids see you leave the ghetto. They see you leave the trailer parks. They see that. Then, like I say, in most cases, our kids do better than we do. So imagine how far they'll go by just seeing you make it from the ghetto or the trailer parks to the county or the country or to a whole nother city or a whole nother state. They'll just put them in a better environment. They will see that. They will notice that. Don't think they don't see it. They do. And it inspires them to do better. You doing better inspires them to do better. It's like this. If your kids see you riding the bus to work, one day for certain, chances are they'll drive a car to work when they get grown. If they see you catching the bus and taking the bus, catching cabs, doing Ubers, you know what I'm saying, then one day is guaranteed because of the grind and the hustle you put in, they'll perhaps own a car. And nothing less than that. Because they should be surpassing us. If your kids are watching you work hard all of their life, all of your life, they just watch you work hard, grind, going from one job to the next, one 9 to 5 to the next, perhaps they will one day own a business because they watched you grind and hustle all your life. And so they want to do better, and the next step was to own a business and work for themselves. Hell, some of y'all kids might be hiring you to work for them. Some of y'all kids might take care of you. They might make so much money they'll take care of you. That's another thing, let me say this too. I want to throw this in there. It's actually not in my notes, but let me say it while it's hitting me. You do right by your kids, okay? You do right by your kids no matter what. You just do the best you can. You love your kids. You do all you can to raise your kids. You do right by your kids, and they will take care of you. They will take care of you. You ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You take care of your kids, and when your kids get older, they will take care of you. What goes around comes around. You raise them properly, you raise them right, you do the best you can with them. And if they become successful in life, you will have nothing to worry about as an adult. They will take care of you. So do right by your children. Do right by your nieces, your nephews, your grandchildren, the young people around you, the people you bring into your home for foster care or adoption. Do right by them, because you'll never know who they'll turn out to be. Because if you do right by them, they'll turn out to be somebody. And that somebody may be taking care of you. I just want to throw that in there. In closing, our children should surpass us. You know what I'm saying? Like the young people around us, the generations up under us, they should surpass us. They should always, surpass us. They should be, they should be breaking generational curses, baby. Every day, all day, each generation should get better and better and better and better. All right? And that happens, and it starts with you. I challenge you, Chosen One. I challenge you to be the one that gets up out of the ghetto. I challenge you, the one that gets up out of the trailer park. I challenge you to be the one that leaves the city. I challenge you to be the one that actually graduates from high school. I challenge you to be the one that goes to college. I challenge you to be the one that becomes the first judge, the first doctor. I challenge you to break the generational curses in your family. I challenge you to be the first one to make 6 figures. I challenge you to be the first one to own a home, to own your, pay a car off, to go debt-free and have good credit. I challenge you, Chosen One, to break generational curses for your family so that the generations coming up under you have a chance. Have a chance. Listen, no matter where you at in life, it goes for me or anybody, no matter what, or how old you are, no matter where you at, you can make the change for your children so that your children will, fight to be at a higher level than what they see you be at. Because that's just the way it's going to be. If your children grow up watching you fight, then they will fight. They grow up watching you grind and hustle and work hard, they will do the same thing, because children mimic their parents, for better or for worse. And sometimes children have to be the opposite of their parents, but you know what? That comes down the line when they get in their 20s and they have to figure out, oh, this ain't the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So if you show them the way, they'll get that when they're in their teens. Prayerfully, they'll get that when they're in their teens. But sometimes children figure it out on their own by looking at every mistake their parents made. But I'm talking to those of you who are in a position to show your children the way. Do so. Okay? Do so. Show them the way. All right? If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for all notifications. Like and share your boy videos. I'm Mr. Dominique, a.k.a. the Scorpio King. Saying peace, one love. Keep your vibrations up here at all times. I love you. Namaste. You know, again, family, it's up to you to break the generational curses. It starts with you, chosen one. It starts with you. All right? Break the generational curse. You do not have to be the way that people are telling you to be. All right? It's one of the things I love about Captain America so much. You know, the character development that he received in his movie Civil War. Captain America is Captain America, right? And, you know, and he's all about, you know, fighting for the good old US of A and fighting for the good cause. But in Civil War, they tried to reprimand him and all the superheroes for doing what they were told to do, what they were supposed to do, what they were created to do, what they were meant to do all this time. Now all of a sudden they want to reprimand them. Now all of a sudden they want to control Captain America and the rest of the superheroes. All right? And the captain was like, I don't think so. He say, you know I'm supposed to be a certain way in your eyes because you all call me Captain America. But let me tell you, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do because I choose to. In Civil War, Captain America stood on his own. He stood against the government, and his name's Captain America, and he's supposed to be for the government. He showed me he wasn't just some mindless soldier that just does what everyone expects him to do. You don't have to be some mindless, ghetto trailer park piece of trash, being unsuccessful because everyone expects you to. I don't care what your situation is. I don't care what you are born into. And I don't care what everybody think you're supposed to be. You be who you're supposed to be. Break the generational curses. If it means you got to break, free from certain people, then you do that. Captain America had to stand against some of his friends because he believed in what he was doing was right, and he stood on that. And that's what solidified him being my favorite superhero. Next to the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like, flip a coin. The Hulk and Captain America, love them. They're my favorites. But Captain America showed me in that movie Civil War that, he wasn't just going to be who they thought he should be. He wasn't going to do things the way that they told him he should do it. And chosen ones, you don't have to either. I took a situation that he was using and I apply that to this conversation right here. Break the generational curses. You don't have to be a disappointment. You don't have to be poor. You don't have to be in the hood. You don't have to stay in the city. You don't have to stay in the town you grew up in. You don't have to do these things because everybody else expects you to or they think you should. Live your life the way you want to. What works best for you. Figure out who you are and do you. One thing I respected about, again, with Captain America in that movie is he found out and he realized who he was. He wasn't the Captain America that the country wanted him to be. He was the Captain America that he chose to be and who he wanted to be. Again, that solidified his character with me. All right, so I was able to just kind of use that t-shirt to the conversation the best way I could. I love you. Stay blessed. Holla at your boy, Wolfpack. I'm out.